LaShanda Henry here, and you're listening to the Sister Sense Success Podcast. Hopefully you are ready to talk to me, because I am so ready to talk to you. This is episode number 2, and today our focus is how to love on your business. We're actually hours away from that big heart day. You know what we're talking about, Valentine's Day. I went into the Dollar Tree, y'all, and oh my goodness, it was crazy. I mean, everybody was in the Dollar Tree today on some serious love bug craze with balloons and candy and everything they could grab. You know, I was trying to get a few things myself, but then I saw this really cute sparkling cider for one, and I said, you know what? I know I want to love on everybody, but I gotta love on me too. So I got myself a little sparkling cider, y'all. Hint, hint. Love on you too, boo, because I know you're trying to love on everybody else, but sometimes you need to prioritize you. It's not selfish. It's called self-care, right? So, okay, enough random. Let's jump in. I want to share with you 5 ways that you can love on your business. This is for my fellow entrepreneurs out there, highly driven success seekers. By the way, if you go to sistersense.com/love, LOVE, you'll see this particular podcast plus a gift from me to you. In this conversation, I want to make sure that you can, number 1, listen to my Do What You Love, Love What You Do webinar. It's a 90-minute training on my personal favorite 7 ways to make money online. So that's my gift from me to you. Plus, if you are not a part of my Sister Sense Firestarter Circle Mastermind, I want to talk to you about how you can get access for 6 months as part of this Love on Your Business buzz that we've got going on. And again, that's over at sistersense.com/LOVE. So let me get into our conversation for today. Number one, you want to love on your business. The first thing that I want you to do is create a space for you to create amazing. Seriously, you need to have a space where you can prioritize what it is you're trying to do right now in your business and make it happen. I remember when I was living in my small apartment here in North Carolina, and I had nothing but my laptop and one of those laptop desks that you put on your lap, those little desks. And I would be on that for hours and hours and hours trying to make sense of making money online. And in the time that I did that, over weeks turning into months, literally, I was damaging me. My back was hunched over for hours. I used to have this crook in my neck, and it would be like when my neck would be like tilted to one side. Oh my goodness, I got tennis elbow because, hours and hours randomly in a laptop and not sitting properly. Just, not loving on me. And as an entrepreneur, to be honest with you, you are your business. So I had to take a, minute to stop saying to myself, well, I'm not making enough money, I don't have the budget, to just get up, get out, get a desk for myself, get some shelves, get a proper chair, and that changed everything. I mean, thank God for the Walmarts and the Targets, for... Should I be saying that about commercial media? Well, thank God for the ability to, on a smart budget, find the things that I needed to, again, carve out a space in my bedroom at the time, in my small apartment, just to have a few white shelves, a desk, and a proper chair, so that, I could fix my tennis elbow, my crooked neck, and my hunched over back. And some of you can probably laugh and relate to this if you find yourself literally hunched over, or you find yourself trying to prop up stuff like your iPad or your phone. You're trying to take video. One of my clients actually came out this past week, and she came out to North Carolina to work with me on her business. And she said, LaShanda, I needed you to create a space for me, because what we did this week I got more results from that than what I attempted to do the last 6 months at home. Like that space was just not conducive for me. So I need you to create a space where you can create amazing. And that means different things to different people. For some people, that means literally, bless God, now I've got my house, my little piece of the American dream, and I have my own home office, and that's kind of laid out for me the way I need it to be. But, that first step was many moons ago when I had to get off the floor, get off of propping myself and my stuff up on cardboard boxes, and get a real desk and a real chair. That started the process. And when my client came out, I had all these different goodies for her. Had a tripod for her, and a bracket to put on the tripod so we could do her videos. We did a lot of video marketing this week, and she said, "Oh my God, LaShanda, I was trying to do these classes to put on YouTube, and I was propping up my phone and all these different random things." And I said, "Listen, when you have the right tools, the right things fall into place." Which is why one of the things that I have on Sister Sense in my shop, I have my goodies and gadgets, and I'm always, 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 not only for myself, but for my clients, putting together these Jumpstart Your Business kits where you can get from me all the tripods and things that I use, because if you've got the right tools, you can create your space to create amazing. So I talked about my particular client, my amazing client who came out this week, and, just kind of being in that space, that supportive space where she could work. I remember back in the day, one day I was frustrated just kind of being in my space and kind of feeling like the walls were closing in. And one of my favorite business partners, friends, and so much more, Rochelle Shaw, the creator of the $1,000,000 Equation, she said, "Listen, you need to get the hell out of that house. You need to go and rent a room in a hotel, something, just so that you're not in that space anymore. And whether you just rest the whole time or you just relocate yourself, you'll create a space in which you just kind of feel rejuvenated." And that was perfect. That was absolutely the perfect response. So, right now I'm working on Meet Me in NC, a VIP clarity experience for clients who want to come out and work with me for anywhere between 3 days to 7 days, right? And that's one kind of space to create. I talked about how you can literally think about if you're struggling and you don't have the right tools, whether it be a desk, literally just a desk or some shelves that you can put your stuff in. If you're an artsy person, some containers that you can organize your paperwork and if you're an author, if you've got books. If you don't have a space that's conducive to your business getting better, you've got to either create that space for yourself or start to plan it out. And number two, as I said to you, go to a hotel. If you want to come out and work with me for a few days, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. I'm here for you. Meet me in NC so we can do that VIP clarity experience. Or literally book a hotel, get out of your space so that at least in doing so, you can find yourself in a new space, right? A new space to create clarity. Now, I want to make sure that what you do is budget friendly for you. So you've got to think about that, right? For one of my clients, we were talking about the fact that she was home on a regular basis and just didn't feel like the energy at home was working for her. So I said to her, well, then go to the library. You got free Wi-Fi. You can get your own little cubicle in the library. Change your space. Or even look in your area and see what local co-working spaces are available. There are businesses, and there are even people who create spaces in their homes where other business people, other entrepreneurs can sit down and work together. And honestly, a lot of people feel like co-working spaces work really well for them because they feel motivated to do something. Just the energy of having other people on computers typing and drinking coffee and whatever, it just kind of makes them feel like they're not in this humdrum routine in their head at home. So co-working spaces, libraries, your local Barnes and Nobles or Panera, where you can get some good Wi-Fi, some good vibes, that's going to help you, right? Be in a space where you can create amazing. And that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on with my clients who want to come out and work with me and meet me and see that experience. But of course, that's just one of multiple ways in which you can do that for yourself. So that's number one. Love on your business. Create a space where you can create amazing. Okay? Number two, thank you. Thank you. Think about your business. Think about the people who are currently your customers, your clients, your mentees, right? Your companies that you go and they say, oh my goodness, I love you. I need you to come to our company and do what you do, create that magic. Tell them thank you, right? A lot of times entrepreneurs and business owners are trying to expand, and reach and reach and reach and find themselves consistently in a space where they're looking for new clients, new reach, new everybody. But there are not just those new people out there, but your existing people, your tribe, right? There's an awesome quote I saw on Instagram today. It said, find your tribe and love on them hard. Find your tribe. And if you already got a tribe of readers, subscribers, customers, clients, mentees, go back to them. Whether you send them a physical card or an email or get on the phone or do a mass text, say thank you. I appreciate you for finding interest in what I do, for continuing to support me and, to come back to the business. Thank you. Here is a gift. Give them a gift. So I said to you, go to sistersense.com/love so that in addition to this particular podcast, I can give you access to my 90-minute webinar training on how you can fire start your business, 7 of my favorite moneymakers. That's a gift. That's a thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of my Sister Sense circle. That's a thank you. And then there you'll find some goodies too, right? Some great offers, access to my monthly mastermind, the Firestarter Circle. Love, love, love the energy and the accountability and support that the ladies give in the circle. I teach, but I'm getting taught. As much as I create that, business school space, y'all school me on what you need. I get so much clarity and love from the ladies in the circle. And I want to make sure that if you don't have a space to consistently tap into your profit potential online, I can share some of my monthly projects with you and my support community to help you work on your money, marketing, and sales in the mastermind. And that's a great offer. So I want you to say thank you again to your tribe, to your customers, your readers, your subscribers. Think about something that you can gift them, right? So thank you, a thank you gift, a great gift, number one. And then number two, think about a great offer that you can share with them, either one or the other or both. But show how much you love their love and support. And I guarantee you, not only will you have a lot of them staying with you as loyal customers and followers, they will bring their friends along for the ride. Love on your business, love on your customers, number two. Number three, okay? Say it with me. Business jar. Go and get one of your old mason jars. Go and get that big old jar that you had of, strawberry jam preservatives and it was finished and you've got it sitting in your kitchen. Go and get a jar, empty it out, put it somewhere on your desk. Maybe make it the first thing that you see when you get in your house, and drop some funds in your business jar. Whatever excess change you have, put it in there. Okay, that's a physical business jar, or have a virtual business jar. Okay, for me, my virtual business jar is in over at Ally.com. Ally is an online bank, which I signed up for, I think maybe about 2 years ago. And what I love to do is when I get my revenue, PayPal is my primary e-commerce platform. I use PayPal quite a bit. I think maybe 80% of my revenue comes through PayPal.com, and then the rest of it comes through Sells and Stripe. I use those two other e-commerce platforms as well. But point being, when the revenue comes in, I take a percentage of that revenue and transfer it over to my Ally savings account. So I want you to answer this question, okay? How often do you say to yourself, oh my goodness, I wish I could take that e-course. I wish I could go to that event. I wish I could invest in that advertising campaign, but I can't do it because I don't have the funds. Or you're living paycheck to paycheck, so you're taking money you don't have, but you see it in your account and applying it towards something you want, but you're feeling guilty because you're taking money from one thing to do another. You know, as they say in my culture, robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? How about you create that business jar? So whether you have a separate savings account where you're putting funds in there strategically for your business, or literally when you come in your house, any excess dollars and change that you have, you're dropping it in that business jar, so that you are literally creating your investment for yourself. You know, there are some people who go, oh my God, I hate that 9 to 5. I cannot wait until I get off that 9 to 5. But guess what? That 9 to 5, a percentage of that 9 to 5 income, you can put towards your business, even if it's just $20 or $50 out of every paycheck you put in that business jar, or you transfer over to that savings account, so that when you have a need for a new computer, or funds to go to a training event, or download an e-course, or get a great business book, you're not feeling guilty. You're not feeling like either you can't afford it or you're taking money from something else, because you've got the funds in your business jar. And just as a side note, I'm going to make you feel real good about loving on your business right now. One of my favorite resources over on PayPal.com is called PayPal Working Capital. So if you are in a business and you've been getting in revenue from your business, you can actually apply for PayPal Working Capital. There's no credit check. The funds come into your business based on your history of actually getting revenue into your business. I remember one of my clients, I changed her world. You know, she was like, oh my goodness, LaShanda, you said PayPal Working Capital. And, you know, I work with clients, I bring in money. So I went, I applied for it. I literally got my money that day. The application process doesn't take much more than maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And again, really, it's based on your history. So if you're getting money through PayPal, then you can get those funds. And using your PayPal Working Capital, you can essentially have some extra money that you go, now I can go and get that computer or invest into my business in this way or that way. What's great also about PayPal Working Capital is what they then do once your loan is approved, if it is approved. Every time you get new revenue, let's say you decide, and you can choose the percentage of how much of your funds you put back into your PayPal Working Capital. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're approved for $5,000, okay? And you choose to get a 15%, what's the word I'm looking for? You choose to set your payment plan, how much money you pay back to PayPal at 15%. Then every time you get money into your PayPal account, they will automatically take 15% of that and put it towards your PayPal Working Capital. So if today you made $500, 15% of that, or 20%, whatever you choose, will go back to your PayPal Working Capital. So as you're making money, they're automatically deducting a percentage based on your choice back into your PayPal Working Capital, and that helps you. So if you don't make any money today, it's okay. But as you make money, they take that percentage back. And that is essentially how you pay back the PayPal Working Capital loan. It's amazing. I've used it several times. And again, if you do have income coming in via your PayPal, you can actually apply for that. So that's a side note. I'm talking about, investing into your business strategically, okay? When you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So if you plan by having a business jar, or you plan by potentially tapping into some form of working capital, PayPal is the one that I use. I know there's an online company called Kabbage with a K, Kabbage. They also do working capital for business owners and entrepreneurs. I've not used them, so I cannot personally vouch for them, but I do know of that company. So let's talk about number 4 on this list. This list of ways that you can love on your business. Number 4. I remember when Valerie Burton, she's a life coach, one of the amazing women who I call my Power Circle experts. She's spoken at my virtual events, and I've had the pleasure of hearing her speak live. I remember when Valerie came out with her book, Happy Women. And she has this book for women, and she talks about the fact that a lot of women today are not happy. They're not happy because they have all of these expectations that people put on them and they put on themselves, and they're just feeling overwhelmed. And she created this book to help women, today's ambitious, highly driven woman, tap into her happiness. Now, I talk about Valerie because there's something very simple that you can do to love on your business and love on you as the entrepreneur. Whether you're the face of your business or not, you are your business, right? You're an entrepreneur. I want you, especially again, for those of you who have so many high expectations of yourself, you find yourself telling yourself, oh, I didn't do anything today, or I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I'm so behind, and you find yourself saying that. I want you to try to snap back. When you say those things to yourself, think about a few things that you did today. Even if it was a little thing, I want you to acknowledge your accomplishments. Because I can honestly tell you, that is a serious shot of energy, of joy, of whatever that is. There are days when I'll go to myself, oh, I was supposed to do this, and I didn't get to it. And then I'll subconsciously say, well, you made these 3 calls, you talked to a client, or at the very least, you sat down and you brainstormed today, so you're clear about your vision. Yay! You have to acknowledge your small wins. And you have to stop beating yourself up for not accomplishing 15,000 things in 5 minutes. Because literally everything is going to take time, and everything will get done in divine right timing. So you have to get into the habit of loving on yourself, which the side effect is loving on your business, when you acknowledge your daily accomplishments. Okay? What's great about this is I actually was having a conversation with one of my clients about this, and she said, you know what? She said, I was listening to this one lady who said you should have in your email, in your inbox, you should have a folder, a yay folder. So anytime you get good news, you put it in the folder. So when you're feeling down, you can go to that folder and pick yourself up. I was like, that's awesome, right? That's awesome. I said, what's a few things that are equivalent to that, having a gratitude journal, or, we were just talking about a business jar. You can even have a gratitude jar where you write little notes in there when you've got a win and you're like, yay, right? You're feeling good about your accomplishments. You can even go in my group, facebook.sistasense.com, my community, my power circle, and say, yay, here's my #win today, right? Share your wins with the Sister Sense community or a community of your choosing, so that you can not just simply find yourself consistently beating yourself up for what you didn't do or what you feel like you did wrong. You've got to decrease the volume on the negativity and increase the volume on the positivity. Acknowledging your accomplishments is a big positive, okay? And I want you to do more of that. Here's the last one. This last one, I'm actually taking a page out of my book, The New Normal Home Study Guide for Success Seekers and Highly Driven Entrepreneurs, over at thenewnormal.sistersense.com. So, in The New Normal, I have created a 7-step series to creating your new desired normalcy. There are too many people in this world who dream about their lives. There are too few people living the dream. I consider myself to be blessed because I'm literally living my dream. I'm working at home. I've got my perfect person. And between the two of us, we've created this perfect little boy who is just amazing. And I feel like, again, I've unblocked my blessings to this point, and actualized a lot of things that I said I wanted for myself in my life. So I said, you know what, I'm going to sit down and really map out, how did I get here, right? This Brooklyn girl in a Brooklyn apartment, transitioning from New York to North Carolina, from the single girl to the perfect person hubby that he is, being with him, and having my son. How did I transition? That's the creation of the new normal. So in the 7 steps, one of them is to act now. Do something now that will make you feel accomplished, and do things that allow you to create with intention. One of those activities is to work on your magic numbers. Magic numbers is actually something that I created years ago. These magic numbers help me gain clarity around what I need to do. So for example, a great magic number is, how much do you want to make in your business versus need to make in your business? Because sometimes your wants and your needs are different. At the very base, that's your need, like as far as expenses and you covering what you need, and then you feeling like you've got a decent amount of profit. That's your base. And then your reach is what you really, really, really want, right? Every single month. Right. So that's a magic number. And I go through several activities with you there. It's the workbook for the new normal. It's 32 pages long, but I wanted to share this one activity today. To love on your business, can you set a daily monetary goal? Okay. Well, first question is, do you even have a daily monetary goal? I'm never surprised when I ask this question. And to be honest with you, the majority of women entrepreneurs that I talk to, they tell me no. They don't have one. Many entrepreneurs know they need money. They know they want to make money in their business. They don't just want it to be a hobby. They want it to be profit and purpose combined with passion, right? It's like the perfect recipe for success. But when we talk about the strategies behind that success, do you know how much money you need to make every single day? Many of them say no. So I want you to think about that. Think about creating a daily monetary goal. How much money do you want to see come into your business every single day? And trust me, when you have that clarity, it's kind of like this beautiful flower opening up. Because then you say, for example, let's say you start off and say, you know what, I want to bring in $100 a day. $100 a day for 30 days, that's $3,000 for the month. Or $200 a day for 30 days, that's $6,000 for the month. Then you go, okay, if I'm going to bring in $200 a day, what do I need to sell? How many do I need to sell? How much do they need to cost? How many people do I need to reach? The flower opens. And trust me, when you do this one simple thing, you begin to not only work towards your daily goals, you begin to have more clarity, and in a lot of cases, you manifest that revenue when you didn't even know where it was coming from, because you're loving on your business by being specific, and that changes everything. So it's one activity, the setting your magic numbers. Again, that's, you can find so many more activities and fun things you can do to create your desired new normal. And again, my new normal series is over at thenewnormal.com. www.sistersense.com. You can get the digital printouts. You can print them out and use them right now, or I can send you the physical books and the CDs. It's actually a 7-part audio series as well, but it's up to you. So those are 5 things that you can do to love on your business today. Create a space to create amazing. Say thank you to your customers, your clients, your subscribers, your readers with either a great gift or a great offer or a combination of the two. It's up to you. Number 3, create a business jar or a savings account or get working capital from a company who's created to invest in you so that you're just getting out of this cycle of I can't afford, or I don't have enough, or let me pull money from this so I can take care of that and feel guilty. You want to be strategic when it comes to having the money you need to put into your business. Number 4, stop expecting so much of yourself. Stop beating yourself up in dark corners because you feel like you haven't gotten everything done. Hun, I want you to acknowledge your daily wins, your daily accomplishments. And number 5, while you're acknowledging those daily accomplishments, please set your daily monetary goal so that you can work towards it and knock it out the park. So listen, over at sistersense.com/LOVE, in addition to this podcast series, you will find your gift for today, my webinar, my free 90-minute webinar on how you can fire start your business, do what you love what you do, and discover my 7 favorite ways to make money online. And number 2, if in addition to this iTunes audio series, you can find me on iTunes.sistersense.com and even on Stitcher. Yay! In addition to the podcast series, if you would like to play with my mastermind community, every single month we do one project. I call it my Tap Into Your Profit Potential project. You can find out also on that particular page, sistersense.com/love, how you can get access to 6 months inside of the mastermind so that you can have a space to unwind with like-minded professionals, as well as rev up your productivity when it comes to money, marketing, and sales. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast for today in a big way. If you've ever got questions for me, you can find me online virtually at Sister Sense. Wherever you are, that's where I be. Right now, I am loving my business, loving up my business on at Sister Sense Instagram, as well as Periscope. I try to jump on scopes as often as I can. But virtually, you can find me at Sister Sense, and you can email me at sistersense@gmail.com. So I'll see you back here in the podcast universe real soon. Go forth, create amazing. Until then,